What is Carnall's coping style model of change? Well, this theory focuses on why employees in an organization actively resist change and the stages that they go through in ultimately accepting any change that's effectuated. Well, to start with, the reasons why employees tend to avoid or not adapt well to change is one, they're simply not open to change from the beginning. That is closed-mindedness. They have a fear of the unknown because they don't know how it will affect them, or they don't believe that they can adapt to the changes as they come along. So with that being said, when employees are introduced to change and they go through this process, there's generally 5 stages of coping that takes place with regard to the change. So to start with, there's denial. The kind of stick your head in the sand approach that the change isn't going to happen, just ignore it. Then employees become defensive. That is, they actively fight back or resist the implementation of change. Once they realize change is going to happen, there's nothing they can do, they enter the third stage, which is discarding. And that's discarding the old ways of doing things and start to recognize that there is a new standard, a new way or approach to doing things, the change that's been effectuated. Then there's adaptation, and this is where the employee begins to truly interact with the elements of change. They start to test it, learn the ins and outs of it, and become ultimately familiar with it. And then lastly, the 5th stage is internalization. This is acceptance. This is where they recognize that this is the new standard, and the elements of change truly are the new nature of their job and their responsibilities, so they accept it fully and integrate those changes into an overall system of being or their lifestyle in the organization.